guys? It's Yuki Scrubs here. We got Onii-Chan for you. He's going to be profiling. What are you going to be profiling for us?
It's your big bro Onii-Chan giving you cancer. That's what I'm giving you. You have cancer. You're going to lose weight. That was a commercial we watched. It's a joke. But chain burn is what we're doing. Chain burn.
I can feel the burn.
We got specific card sleeves just for them. Aren't they cool?
They look kind of like the ones that you tilt and then they kind of shift
Oh
shape.
yeah, I wish they were. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool if they had like red eyes doing it. But
Oh yeah.
Enough about stupid card sleeves. Here's chain burn. I play 2 lava golem. I do main it because it just gets rid of the problem cards that your opponent has. Plus, you have enough stuff to stop attacks to make it to where they're just going to be sitting on this and they can't get rid of it because nothing tributes and they don't really have much to exceed with it. I've never actually gone against anybody that's exceeded with it. It's possible, but not likely.
2 things with it. One question: why do you not play 3? Considering most people will side in Deco Seca or like the monster that stops you from playing trap cards and spell cards.
I mean, it gets kind of bricky too much because you don't really want it in your hand too often. It's just, 2 works. So
yeah,
it makes room for other cards.
I got you. One thing, the other thing is that we've actually gone to locals with chain burn, and one thing I've discovered is that you don't need to reveal to summon. You just special summon. So, because I've had a lot of debate with players about that. Did you know that?
No, I've never had that problem. I just popped it on their
People
field.
trying to screw me over in chain burn when I'm trying to screw them over,
But yeah. Next, 2 battle faders, and then Swift Scarecrows, which are these are holy god cards. These are the god cards of chain burn. Just it stops your opponent from hitting you while they just sit on damage. That's why usually you'll have them sit on lava golem and you just keep giving them this.
Yeah.
But definitely go 3 Swift Scarecrows, 2 battle faders. You don't want too many of these cards because otherwise you just kind of sit on them and you just start top decking.
Why 2 battle faders though, and not 2 scarecrows?
Because battle faders, a lot of effects that monsters may have is that if your opponent has monsters on the field, and this guy will sit on the field. So what was this Scarecrow? It's a quick effect also. So it just goes directly from hand to grave, and they don't get a lot of effects that include you having a field of monsters.
Okay.
So. 3 card D. You don't need most of your phase. You set your hand, you summon, end turn, draw. 1 day piece lets you set up. I do play Desires optional. I do not play Card of Demise. You can. I might put it in later, but right now I have plenty of draw power. I actually really haven't had a problem with running out of hand. So, but Pot of Desires is really good because, a lot of people don't like to banish cards out of their deck, but there's nothing that you search for in your entire deck. If you lose 3 of anything, you're fine. So,
yeah. This is the great thing about chain burn players. We don't really give a fuck.
You can go up to 3 if you really wanted to, but one works.
Yeah.
I have more, but it's just what works.
Yeah.
2 Chain Strike, because duh. Pot of Duality, 3 of them. You need them. What I usually do is if you're going first and your opponent doesn't know what you're playing, don't play this because they will set up for a board that works in your favor. I've had people all the time, they set up this big huge board because they think that I'm playing something, and then I'm like, okay, Secret Barrel, and just screw them over.
And they rage so hard.
Yeah, because they don't know what you're playing yet. They're just like, oh, big back row, what? But that's it for the spells. And then my only battle trap, which you can put in 3 if you really wanted to, but I'm fine with 2. And you put in magical cylinders also if you want to, but these are much better because they're non-targeting. They just flip the battle damage. For draw power, you got your Balance of Judgment, Jar of Greed, and Reckless Greed. all good. Reckless Greed, it doesn't matter if you're skipping your draw phases. Plus, usually you'll stack these on top of each other. Or you'll play this and you'll draw into one of these. That's usually how it goes. Balance of Judgment, don't chain it because everything's still technically on the field. So you won't be drawing anything if you do that, really.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah. Ceasefire, because it's semi-limited. Ojama Trio, because it's semi-limited.
Do you like Ojama Trio?
I love Ojama Trio. Ojama Trio is so much fun.
How often do you get it off?
A lot, actually. I do. Because it's so good with other things like, here, I'm going to take out Ceasefire, but... also, yeah. Because it works with Secret Blast, works with Secret Barrel, and it works with Just Desserts. You flip this, and well, I guess you activate this, chain that. It's 1,500 damage just with that. And if they have anything else, it's more. So
you're looking at minimum probably about 2K.
Yeah, you know, it's just always going to be good damage. It's good because they will also taken up 3 of their slots that are not, they're just not going to use.
And the thing is that most people can't do anything with the tokens, right? So you kind of have to,
I mean, most people don't hold on to it 2 XZs, so...
And I don't think you can you? Because it's not... It's
level 2, I mean, yeah, you can.
It's good, yeah.
Most people don't, because none of them are very good.
Yeah.
But then you can, usually what I do, if you don't have tokens or whatever, just flip 3 of your graveyard face down or something.
Yeah.
But what I do is I just kind of search through my collection, got the monsters, so now they can just kind of represent.
Yeah, what they are.
It's kind of fun to actually give them the Ojamas. So,
wait, what?
Yeah.
So.
And then for the last thing, 3 Threatening Roars, you need 3, honestly.
Really? Even above Dimension Wall?
I only played 2 Dimension Wall. Dimension Wall is really strong, but it's really just letting them sit on their damage. Just don't let them touch you is really all I've been getting, and then just chip them down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
this isn't like Nurse Burn where you go for an instant kill. It's like a gradual suck the life out of them, just like marriage. I mean,
but yeah, that's Chain Burn. It's really simple. There's a lot of different kinds of builds.
Yeah.
But it does have all of its commons. You don't. Lava Golem, always recommend it. The monsters are kind of a must, but they're not very expensive. The whole deck is really cheap.
Oh yeah. Which is funny because it basically gives the middle. This is the deck that Konami gave us that is the middle finger to any meta at any given month.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole deck is like under $50.
Oh yeah, which is in this game is incredibly cheap.
I bought the entire thing off scratch just to see, and I just went on eBay, found some decent deals. The Pot of Dualities, I did have commons, but I just pulled the ultis.
Yeah.
So. The Pot of Desires, obviously, a bit more expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really it. Just make sure they chain Maxi to Pot of Duality.
It's a joke we have, so...
It's a joke everybody has.
Yeah, because if you don't chain Maxi to a Pot of Duality...
Then you're not a scrub, bro.
Yeah,
you're not a scrub.
You're just an idiot.
Alright.
Alright, this is YuGi Scrubs, and
see you later, scrubs.
See ya.